Right now, we only have a player. The player can go left and right and has basic movement. It's also attached with a camera node. First, let's make a sprite folder so we can keep things organized. Then, let's import the background sprites to our sprite folder. Just drag them into the folder. Next, let's go to the project settings. Click Window under the display category. In there, we will change the viewport's width and height to the value of the resolution of your background sprite. Mine is about 1280 by 720. Yours might be different, so you might want to check those out. Next, let's add a Parallax background node. Basically, what I like to think it does is it contains the Parallax layers as its child nodes. You don't have to overthink about it for now. As you go, you will eventually be able to internalize what I just talked about. After we added the Parallax background node, let's add a node called Parallax layer. And in that Parallax layer, let's add a sprite 2D because that will display the background image. You can drag and drop the image here to display it. Now duplicate the Parallax backgrounds by how many layers you wish your Parallax background is gonna have. In my case, it's 5. The Parallax layer node, as its name suggests, is gonna represent the layer of the background. Like for example, the sky, the mountain, the closest mountain, the second closest mountain, etc. The higher up the node inside the Parallax background node is, the further away it is from the player or the camera. In this case, the sky layer should be the highest one, and the lowest one should be the closest mountain from our point of view. Now it will look something like this. But it's not doing what we want it to do, so let's fix it. First, in the Sprite 2D, click the offset setting and uncheck the centered option. Now do this for every layer. If you don't follow this step, it will not work properly. Next, under the Parallax layer node, click the motion setting and then change the value of the scale. Now what it does is it will simulate the parallax effect that we want it to do. The lower the value, the farther it is, meaning it will move slowly. I'll just set the Y to 0. Obviously, you can experiment with different values. Now you will understand it once we hit play. Let's set the mirroring to whatever the width of the image is. Mine is around 1280. Now do what we just did to Parallax layer 5 to the other layers. Remember to change the value of the scale .x. The further it is from our point of view, the lower the value. The sky layer will have 0 because it should basically stay with our view. Again, you can experiment with different values. And there we go. We now have a 2D parallax background in Godot.